Well, ain't you a good little doggy? Yes, you are. Welcome, folks, to Tarly's Ramblings. Yes, this is just a random video. Not me doing a Let's Play here. Yes, it's Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch. What else? My first time playing Skyrim, actually. I've never played any of the Elder Scrolls. I've never played any Bethesda game, period. This is my first. I've always wanted to try Skyrim. I've always wanted to try it. I've seen people play Oblivion, so I know what that's all about. A little bit of Morrowind. I've tried to avoid Skyrim because I've always wanted to... Yes, fella. But I've always wanted to play Skyrim for myself, so I figured someday I'm going to get it. And I got it. Well, as a present, actually. It was my birthday yesterday, so it's a pleasant surprise. I generally keep such trivial matters to myself. But yes, it was my birthday yesterday. Almost forgot to my age. Thankfully, people do remind me how old I am. 34 motherfucking years. 34 years since my debut into this world. 34 years of experience. And what do I have to show for it? Quite a lot, actually. Well, quite a lot with myself. Not so much with others. But, well, such is life. Such is life. Anyway, welcome, folks. Obviously not a Let's Play. I mean, who starts a Let's Play in the middle of the world and not start... Ooh. But, yeah, I figured I'll have this on in the back. Yes, fella, you need to shut that mouth up a little bit. Yeah, I figured I'd put Skyrim on. I've been thoroughly enjoying it, fella. Thoroughly enjoying Skyrim. Even more than Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is another great game. Another game I love playing. It crashes a lot, though. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Always fucking crashing. And they still haven't fixed that. But, whatever. At least not on the Switch. But, yeah, to each their own. We're playing Skyrim. Yes, I'd be interested in if you fellas would... What? Bethesda and their fun bugs, huh? Yes, I'm more than familiar with their... Thank you! I'm more than familiar with Bethesda and their fun bugs. I've experienced a few of them myself. Before we get into it, though, as I was saying... Would you fellas be interested in watching me play this, as like from start to finish? It is a blind playthrough. As I said, I never played a Bethesda game. This is my very first. I've never watched people play it either. Only the beginning parts in a fair few times. Is this the game with the arrow to the knee? The guy that took an arrow to the knee? Is this the one that it comes from? Because I haven't met... If it is, I haven't met him yet. I did meet a dog, though. A guy was selling the doggy. Oh, yeah, that's my character. Yes, I'm very skimpy. That's pretty much how I like to be. I don't know, I just stumbled upon some... I stumbled upon... somewhere down here. Yeah, this location here. I just actually fell into it. Literally. I keep finding myself in the most peculiar situations. Especially up here. Makarv? I went into a house, a guy invited me into a house with him. And then we met a Daedra prince.
Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination,
oh, I know
would
that
so
name.
easily reward you? But a Daedric Lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated, left it here to decay, until you came.
He's gonna want me to do a favour for him.
Revenge? No. I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul.
Sir? Very nice. Well, random shenanigans. And I hope this will be some good. I mean, why else are you going to be here other than background noise? Maybe you're working on something and you need me to... I'll give you a little something just to listen to. Why I stumble through this world. With a dog. Level up available. Yes, I'm more than familiar with that. When you level up though, you get full health, so it has its utility. If you ever get in trouble, you could just level up. I played another game that was like that. I forget which. Summoner does that, although it's automatic. When you level up, you fully restore your health and AP. Ooh. Well, I hope you stick around and just enjoy me stumbling. This armour, I believe it's... They're calling it... What are they calling it? Something Sworn. Forsworn, yeah. The town that I went into earlier, this one here, there was, well, I guess we witnessed a murder, and apparently it had something to do with the Forsworn something, I don't know. Coincidentally, I'm wearing that very armour. I very much like it. I like being skimpy. I'd definitely be more skimpy if this body looked half decent. Unfortunately, it doesn't. There's only so much you could do with the human body. I do love the... Even though it's on the Switch and Switch games, at least Switch adaptation of games, or versions, tend to... Can you please stop barking, fella? They tend to lack a little bit. Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I mentioned earlier, does look nice on the Switch. It's noticeably pixelated in places though. But Bethesda, on the other hand, have made it work pretty well, honestly. Well, I mean... What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Oh! I once saw a mud crab. Nasty things. They're quite slow though, but their pincers are pretty sharp. I don't fancy pulling things off. I'm not that type of person. What was I saying? Well, it doesn't matter really, does it? This is not a Let's Play. Just an update video. I do want to mention Summoner. Well, I've taken about a month for the... I'm very slow with Summoner. It's like I started it, what was it, a year ago or something? I don't know. And I'm still in Medivh. I still haven't got to the Renian segment yet. I'm really taking my sweet fucking time with it. Truth be told, what I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm not super into YouTube. I'll just do it whenever I feel like it. Kind of getting the pick locking, kinda. Why am I coming into here anyway? I can still hear the fuck. Of course you're in here. Oh, by the way, my character is... Oh, you can't see the name of the character from here? I've named my character... It's not gonna... Where does it tell you your name? There it is, Rosalind. Yes, I've gone with Rosalind, Maelstrom. Which, because I'm playing as a Nord, which I believe is the native race to Skyrim. Also, I've just noticed that dating system. 4-6, that should be 6-4. Why are we using the American dating system? That is not optimal. That is not optimal. I know, right? I know. I put my nose up at that. Actually, there's a lot of things with America that I put my nose up. And you're definitely putting... Well, you're putting your nose down, but... Steal from? I don't want to be stealing. Some tatties, very nice. Green apples, very nice. Yes, you don't need to keep telling me about the level up. Don't be stealing brew. I don't know what I'm getting into, by the way. I'll just... As I said, I walked into a house earlier, and I met a Danger Lord. What was it? What was his name? Molag Ball? That one? Molag Ball. I wonder how many balls he's got. Why are we even here? I don't know. It's just been my... let's just sit down. Let's relax. But yeah, with Summoner, I kind of want to speed him up. I probably will. I probably will when I'm a bit more in the groove of things. Let's just shut up, sit our asses down, and drink our goddamn tea. Ooh! Just come relax with me and drink your goddamn tea, folks. Yes, you can tell what Final Fantasy VII character is my favourite. Yeah, first time playing through. Well, maybe I should save a let's play for my... Maybe I'd... No, I think I will continue, just to get to grips with it a little more. I'm stumbling so much. Yeah, I'm still getting to grips with Skyrim. With the lore and the mechanics. It's proven very, very entertaining though. It's one of those very shenanigan-y games where... similar to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where random shit just happens. Definitely more in this game compared to KCD though. Definitely more. The situations I found myself into have been less than optimal. But entertaining. I don't know how I... What? How did I even end up with a dog? Well, at least we've got company. Vigilance, that's your name. It's time for you to go back home, dog. No, you can stay with us for a little bit. But I definitely will do a Let's Play of this. I've already said that I'm going to do Let's Plays of... Like, Final Fantasy X I want to do a Let's Play of. Red Faction, I said to the good folk at Faction Files, I will do one of that. Because I've never played that either, so that's completely brand new, Red Faction. But to me it is. It'd be a complete blind through. The only thing I know about the game is you mine, or something. It's something to do with mining. It's something to do with Mars as well. I don't know. Red Faction, I'll give it a try. It's a first-person shooter. I'm not really into shooters. It's not really my thing too much. But it is an old... I'm into retro gaming, and that is, from what I've seen, looks retro. It came out to Summoner, actually. They even advertise it on the booklet for Summoner. That Red Faction is coming soon. It's been out for a couple of decades, so yes, it has. Why am I in this house? I wonder if I should go for the whole game just wearing this. It really does. I like skimpy clothing, I really do. If you look good, why would you cover yourself up in a whole bunch of clothes? Like when you talk to people in this world, it's like you're talking to a bunch of clothes. At least look good and show that you look good. Oh. And you're fluffy ass. Well, you're just covered up in fur, so... It's owned by... Again, I don't know why I'm in this house. I'm not playing as a stealing character. I'm playing as a... kind of a goody two-shoes. Well, come along with the ride with me, folks. Markov. Yeah, that's where I came from, actually. Yeah, there's these guys. interesting. That's an interesting way to die, fella. Yeah, these are the guys that I met at that other place. Well, let's see where our feet take us. Oh, let's see where the road takes us. I wonder what's happening in the other provinces. Yeah, let's go, fella. Is that big planet in the sky there? What are these? Foliage. What else are they? Yeah, I don't know what the planets... There's like 2 planets that you see at night times. There's a big one. Maybe they're Molak balls. Balls? I don't know. If there's any Skyrim nerds in the audience today, feel free to share some of your wisdoms. Feel free. Because even though I'm somewhat familiar... Well, I'm more familiar with Oblivion than Skyrim. That's like what I've watched. I watched people play for the whole fit. There's a guy in front of me. There's 2 fellas in front of me.
My father was legionnaire. His before him. I guess
3.
I never considered doing anything else.
So, why'd you join up with the Legion? I signed on because I couldn't watch the Stormcloaks tearing everything apart and not do something. Most of my family disagrees with my choice. The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
I saw a mad crab by the river earlier. Nasty things. Let's go on our way. Join the Imperial... Ain't the Imperials the... I was going to say the bad guys, but in war... Because you got like the Stormcloaks or something, who are doing combative measures against the Empire, the Imperials. The Imperials is a big thing in Oblivion from what I've seen. Anyway, where are we heading? I don't even know where we're heading. I'm assuming we're going to that other place. Deepwood Redoubt. Press X to doubt. Solitude. Let's head to wherever the road takes us, I suppose. White Run. Yes, that's where we was. That's that major. Yes, you ain't got to tell me about the level up. I know. Cough. Wayston? I'm sure. Let's head to Solitude. Let's go to Solitude if it's available. That looks like a nice little spot. Ooh. Oh, it's a goat. Oh! Whatever floats your boat. And your goat. Yeah, as I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying my adventure through... I was about to say Cyrodiil then, but that's Oblivion. Tamriel. Skyrim. I think Tamriel's the name of the world. I think. Again, Elder Scrolls nerds. Get fucking nerding, please. You don't... the mist looks nice, honestly. I don't remember Kingdom Come having mist, but Skyrim does. We want to go to... Which way should we head here? Let's head that way then. I'm going as a fighter mage, so half and half fighter, a magic user. What am I seeing? This looks a little dangerous. They're all... Oh! There's something going on in there. Who are these fellas? Oh, it's a guy. It's a Forsworn guys. Oh, that settle well. Let's go and see what's happening. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Oh! You're not going to be friendly. Oh, doggy! Oh my god. Yes, I'm fumbling. As I said, I'm fumbling so hard playing this game. The controls are so... they're going to take some time getting used to. They're going to take time getting used to. The way the camera, the view... Shit. Oh, got to take our booze. Yes, we're playing as Rosalind. And like a good Rosalind, we like to drink. Nothing like a good bit of booze. What is going on up there? Oh! Oh, she's yielding. Oh, I'm sorry. I would have... Oh, doggy, you're going to kill them when they yield. I didn't know the characters can... I didn't know they can yield. Wait here, fella. I'm a very merciful... Merciful. I'm a very merciful fella. That sells good weight to... value to weight ratio on that. Not so much for the other stuff. I'm sorry. I would have let you... I think my dog would have... Yeah, you stay here, fella. You sniff around or something. I honestly didn't know they could yield. I know they can do it in KCD, but... Ooh, cabbage? I'll take that. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely a shenanigan-y game. Ooh, some booze. I take that. Bit dark there. There's nothing up. Oh, cupboard thing. Wardrobe. A hat? No thanks, I'm not a hat type. Wooden door. I'm gonna advise you folks. If you're going to yield, please yield quicker. That was rude, wasn't it? What did I step on? That? I'm glad I was being a dirty alcoholic looking for the booze when that happened. See, booze can save you sometimes. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know how... I was going to say, I don't know how YouTube would treat that. Me encouraging people to... I'm not encouraging anything. You're adults, okay? You got your own mind.
Move along.
Oh. Oh, it's these fuckers.
Move along.
What are you doing here?
Taking this man to be interrogated.
What has he done?
He has knowledge of a cult of Talos. He will tell us what we need to know, or he will die. The choice is his.
What, the Force
Now get out
Swarm?
of my way.
Oh, those audio bugs. Who are you, though?
I am a Thormor Justiciar on important business that you are interfering with.
And who are the...
We are special envoys of the Aldmeri Dominion, the rightful rulers of Tamriel. If you'd like, I can show you why. If you're smart, you'll walk away. Or perhaps there's something you'd like to confess.
Maybe I worship Malag Ball with his balls? What do you say to that, huh? But I can worship anyone I like.
Incorrect. You can worship whatever gods you like. But Talos is a man, and only a heretic would think otherwise. And so you will die a heretic's death. Never should have come here.
Maybe you should sit your ass down and drink your goddamn tea. That's some good tea, folks. Let's see what I got on them, shall we? Steel mace. That value to weight ratio is really good. Decent. Only 25 though. Not really worth it. Well, that told them, didn't it? Oh, I better watch for traps. Yeah, get myself in trouble. You know what? I don't want to... Oh, what you got though? Ooh! And it's got an enchantment on there. Apparently you can disenchant things and then save the enchantment or something. I don't know. I'll have a go at doing that. I'm not super knowledgeable. I'll leave that to the nerds in the crowd. Wait, is this the person there's talking about? He's fucking dead, fellas. He's very much not alive. Maybe they're not smart. Swords, I like my sword. Oh, that takes me to Skyrim. Did I kill them all? My sympathies. My sympathies. What is that? I don't know, I can't grab it, whatever it is. This takes me back in, I'm assuming. Am I supposed to be finding something in here? Also, I know I left my dog in here, so I better go and fetch them. I'm still a little upset Oh, I'm up here now. I'm still a little upset that I killed someone that was yielding. Again, I honestly had no idea they could do that. I don't know if there's a trick to this. Other than just testing... Ooh, nice. Steel arrows, they're pretty good. I'll just take it all, yeah. I'm generally not the type to pick up everything that's not nailed down, but... more booze. Some wine, very nice. Ooh, what's this here? Strong box, it's empty though. My block went a skill book, huh? We'll read that later. I do like sitting down at a tavern and reading the books while I'm doing so. Ooh, plenty of wine. Don't mind if I do. There's something else there, but it looked like a wine bottle, so I'm picking it up. And no skooma, though. No skooma. Very nice. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go and fetch my doggy. Alright, doggy, where the heck are you? Yeah, my apologies again. Follow me, fella. Yeah, let's go. Wait, where's the way out? Here? Well, that was fun, wasn't it, fella? What do they call them? Faldor or something? I've forgotten their names already. It's TH something. Not very nice guys. They give me a very negative impression. Well, we took care of them. But I wish I could feed you, but there's no option for feeding you anything. I don't know what your health is if you're... I mean, you seem fine. Let me check how high your tail is. I don't think the Minecraft trick works in this. I'm a fan of the tail, though. Specifically prehensile ones. I know I'm going on another tangent right now, but... yeah. I'm a #1 prehensile tail fan. There is no one that possibly could like them more than me. Now, what time even is it? Let's see here. It's very early in the morning. Oh, there's that planet. Yeah. Again, no idea what the planets are. There's that bigger one and there's a smaller one somewhere, like a moon. It's probably behind the mountain. Yeah, I don't know what these planets are. I'm pretty sure you can see them in the Oblivion too. I remember seeing them in the Oblivion. But I don't think the game ever mentions what the planets are. Well, at least I never. Well, it's not like I'm talking as if I play. I haven't actually played Oblivion. I've seen many people play through it, like do 100% of it. But I've never actually played it myself. But I don't usually pay attention to things anyway. Do you know who we're talking about here? Well, you find me a little further down the road. I sent my doggy on his way. Apparently I neglected to unpause. Well, we didn't miss much. I was monologuing about how planets in the sky would be incredibly scary. I have megalophobia. Not the regular kind, more like astral megalophobia. And saying like, I guess if you lived in a world where a planet circled the world, you probably would get over your fear pretty quickly. Again, if there's any nerds in the audience, any nerds out there, of course, yeah, feel free to at least name the planet up there, because I have no idea what it's called. Don't know where the little one. There's a little one somewhere. Well, let's just continue onwards. I just got attacked by bandits again. Well, one of them was talking to me, while the other one was giving me some arrows. So there's a bit indecisive on if they wanted to be peaceful or unpeaceful. Well, such is the world. Sometimes you're met with both hostility and hospitality at the same time. Oh. Oh, this is the guy that takes you to places, ain't it? Red Guard. I'll read that book in my own time. Where was I heading? To Solitude. Alright, let's head on our way. Yeah, I do miss my doggy. Well, what can you do? Didn't really want to see him get too hurt. Don't think I want to go down there. Let's head to that city, shall we? Yeah, I had it on pause this whole time. Just dealing with some business, as you do. Neglected to unpause it. On the subject of being a YouTuber, something I've discovered since becoming one myself. I've been on YouTube as a viewer for very early since YouTube started. Not like first year or something like that. I've been around I've been around the block for a very. I'm quite the veteran when it comes to YouTube, but I've not been here since day one. Like, I'm not that much of a veteran. But since becoming a YouTuber, well, let me light this shit first. Because normally when you're watching people play a game, I may have actually mentioned this or gone on this monologue in a different video, but when you're watching someone play a game and you see them do something and you're like, how can you possibly fucking miss this? Like, the amount of times I've watched people and I'm like, it's something so obvious, and as a viewer, something is so obvious, and you're sitting there thinking, or like the person playing is, what was that? Am I seeing things? I know it must have been the wind. The amount of times I've watched a YouTuber and they do something, and there's like a story thing or something happens, and as the viewer, it's very clear on what's going on. But then the person you're watching, oh, is that the place, really? There's something obvious as a viewer. Like, to you as a viewer, something might be incredibly obvious. Like, how can you fucking miss it? But then the YouTuber kind of carries on like it's not obvious. And it's like... earlier, say it earlier. I got into that house, there's like this thing at that other place where that guy got murdered. And yes, you can tell I don't use scripts. No. This is not a super serious episode. I don't even use scripts in my serious episodes. But I do take the best part of 50 takes to get a good episode. Any Nern roots about? I do see those fabled mud crabs though. But yeah, what was I even... Oh, he's slowly getting to me. Kind of cute, really. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, of course I don't use scripts. Maybe I should. Nah. That'd just deter me from making videos if I started doing scripts. I couldn't be fucked to do that. Who has time to do fucking scripts? Oh, found... Is that a new plant? I haven't had that yet. Let's see what that does. A death bell, that's what it's called. Damages health. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? There's a mud crab on me. Yeah, what was I saying about YouTubers and observers? Yeah, so you watch a YouTuber do a thing, and something is incredibly obvious, and you think to yourself, how could they possibly miss that? And I'll be watching a lot of people in my time, and they just do the silliest things, or they saying that they have an oversight. These crabs, what is going on? You got nasty things. Their pinch is a little sharp though. There's a ship here. I'm losing my train of thought. Hey, also, have you seen the mud crabs around here? Nasty things. Yeah. When you Where am I even trying to go with this? I have no idea. Maybe I should drink some more tea. That'll get my mind working a bit. My noggin. Ooh. I don't know how long I'm going to make this video, but who cares at this point? There's like a story beat or something, or they could just pick up an item. Like maybe they pick up a key for a door, and they'd be like, I got to find that key, and they just picked it up. Like did they not notice they picked up the fucking key, or something along those lines? And you as an observer, the viewer, are like, how can they miss it? Well, something I've learned since doing YouTube myself is that, at least for me, when I hit record, my mind goes blank. And even obvious things, I guess because you want to be entertaining, that's what it is. You have to try to keep your head in the game, but entertaining at the same time. And you got to think ahead, especially if you don't use a script. You got to think ahead. I'm not using the power, am I? Did I press the? Yeah, the shout. You got to find this balance of keeping your head in the game, but also like you got to think ahead if you don't use scripts. But try to focus on what's going on, because you've got to balance between focusing on the game that you're playing and on being entertaining. And for someone like me, that's difficult. Very difficult.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
What's going on?
You betrayed us!
Get on
Traitor!
with
That her
it!
uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hard, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
We
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
We don't need to see this.
Some gate guard you were!
Did you guys hear about those mud crabs down by the marshlands down there? Nasty things. Am I overdoing that? But yeah, the next time you see a YouTuber,
Riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
just go completely.
Nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
That is true.
If you insist.
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda. That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
I'm sure it is. But yeah, the next time you see a YouTuber stumble,
New in town, right?
I
You
am.
need a place to sleep. Head
I could
over to the
listen to him
Winking
play all
Skeever.
day.
Oh, the Winking Skeever. That's the rat, ain't it, of Tamriel? Yeah, let's go inside. This is a cozy atmosphere.
Seems there's always more to be done.
There sure is always more to be done. Ooh, can I sit on the chair? Nice. So cool that you can... The ability to sit down in the game is one of the most underrated and greatest features ever. Really lets you take in the place. Ooh. But yeah, the next time you see a YouTuber stumble and fumble and just seem like they're completely fucking clueless or missing something so obvious, maybe cut them a little bit of slack. It's something I've definitely learnt to sympathise a bit with since, well, becoming one myself. It's a lot trickier than it might seem. Yeah, that whole balance in between being entertaining and trying to be mindful of the game that you're playing. Focusing on more than one thing at the same time. Oh. That's definitely not my strong suit, but some people can definitely do it pretty well. I might call it here anyway. This video's gone on long enough of me rambling. It's just a thing that I figured I'd put out. I already mentioned about Summoner, didn't I? Yeah. Who's going to watch to the end of the video anyway?
Free to make requests.
Excuse me? I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. Well, how would you guys feel about me playing this as a Let's Play? It's definitely something I would definitely enjoy. I wouldn't be professional about it though. If you guys are stuck around this long, I might as well actually tell you why I'm taking so long with Summoner. Because I should be in a Arena by this point. I don't know why I'm taking so long. I've been pondering a lot recently, actually, about my world. The type of home I want to create for myself. I came up with an airship, of all things. They were very fitting for me, though. That has always had the fascination with such a vessel. Yeah, trying to design one, make it look nice and be homely. Oh, well, we'll call it here, shall we? I don't want the video to be too long because I don't have much upload speeds. It'd take a long time to upload even this. Well, see you around, folks. Have a good one. Have a good one.